Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to study about types of matrices. Fine. So, row matrix, column matrix, null matrix, square matrix, diagonal matrix, scalar matrix, and entity matrix. These are all the types of matrices. And now we should know what is the difference between all the types of the matrices. The first matrix is row matrix. So as you can see from the name, it is row matrix. Row matrix means what? You will get the elements only in one single row, like 1 0 3. This is a single row, and we will get all the elements in a single row. Similarly, if you take second example, 2 7 0 4, so all the elements are coming in single row. So this is known as row matrix. Fine. Generally, if you have to write the order of this matrix, so here the rows will be remain the same. That would be 1, and your column can be changed. Here the column is 3, and here the column is 1:4. So this is the possible order which we can write in row matrix. Generally, if we have to write the order of the row matrix, it would be 1 by n. So n can be changed. Fine. Next is this is the generally we can write the order of row matrix. N can be changed, that is a number of columns, but row will remain the same. Similarly, in column matrix, you will get all the elements in a single column. So 3 4 6, this is your way of representing any column matrix. So you are getting all the elements in a single column only. And similarly 7 8 9 10, we are getting all the elements in single column. So the possible order of this column matrix would be, here the row can be changed. So it would be 3:1, and it would be 4:1. And generally, if we write the possible order of this matrix, it would be m:1. Fine. So this is the row matrix, this is a column matrix, and general order of this matrix is this, and general order of this matrix is this. Fine. After that, there is a null or zero matrix. Null, as from the name we can suggest that in which all the elements are zero. That is known as null or zero matrix. So you can see the example. This one, and this one. The next thing is that is a square matrix. So square matrix are those matrices in which the number of rows and number of columns will remain the same. See here, we are taking this example 4 6 1 2. So you can see the order, that is 2:2. That means what? Here the number of rows is 2 and number of columns is also 2. So any matrix where the number of rows and number of columns are same is known as square matrix. So here it is a 3:3 matrix. So here the rows is 3 and column is 3. So this is known as square matrix. And these two are the first one is your it is not visible. Now it is visible. Wait. Yes. This is diagonal matrix. So any square matrix in which the elements are represented only in diagonals form. So here we can see the element in diagonal of this one. We have to take only this diagonal, not this diagonal. We are not considering this diagonal. So we have to take only this diagonal. We have to consider this diagonal to 1 3. And similarly, if you consider this, so it is 2 0 0 0 3 0 0 0 minus 1. So these are the elements of this matrix, and you are getting the elements only in the form of diagonals. and other elements would be 0. So if the elements are only present in diagonals and the other elements are 0, then it is known as diagonal matrix. And please be careful that it must be a square matrix. Fine. So it is square matrix, and in square matrix, if the diagonals are coming only in diagonals form and our other elements are 0, then it is known as diagonal matrix. Fine. Is it clear? Now next, the sixth matrix would be, that is known as scalar matrix. Scalar matrix is again a square matrix, and we will get the elements in diagonals form, but in diagonals all the elements must be same. So here we can see that 4 0 0 4, it is a diagonal matrix, but these two elements are same which are coming in diagonal. So it is that kind of matrix is known as scalar matrix. Similarly, here you can see this example. In all the root 2 is coming in diagonal, but all the elements are same. So it is a scalar matrix. Is it clear now? Square matrix, diagonal matrix, scalar matrix. Fine. Next is, I'm much sure you will understand all the concept. If you not get the concept, please rewind your video. You can see in previous step, then you can come in forward step. Fine. And if again it is not clear, so you can call me. Next is known as identity matrix. Fine. As identity matrix is represented by capital I. Fine. So it is also example. It must be a square matrix. Fine. If all the elements in this any square matrix where the elements of the diagonals is only 1, it must be 1, and other elements are 0, then it is known as identity matrix. So this is example for identity matrix. This is example for identity matrix. This is 1. Fine. I'm repeating this again. Diagonal matrix, square matrix, in which the number of rows and number of columns are same. This is a square matrix. Fine. Number of rows and number of columns must be same. But in diagonal matrix, the element should come in diagonals and other element must be 0. It may be different. Fine. So this is known as diagonal matrix. In scalar matrix, all the elements must be same which are coming in diagonal, but and other elements are 0. And all the all the 3 other matrix must be square matrix. So in scalar matrix, all the diagonals are coming in diagonals and are same. So it is known as scalar matrix. So similarly, here you can see diagonals are coming in diagonals only. So it is a scalar matrix. And next is identity matrix. So in identity matrix, all the elements which are coming in diagonal must be 1. Must be 1. So if it is coming, then it is known as identity matrix. Got it? The order of this matrix is 2:2. The order of this matrix is 3:3. So these are the different types of matrices which you should know. Okay, bacho. Now I think you can complete your first exercise of your NCERT. Fine. Do your NCERT. If doubt will come, so you can ask me. You can WhatsApp on the group, or you can better will be you can call me. Fine. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I will send the assignment also, but first of all you have to go with the NCERT. First of all you should complete your NCERT, then I will, when the chapter will complete, so I will send you the assignment also. Okay, all the best.